Hello everyone, welcome back to iOS animation series, and in this video we will look at simple flip animation in iOS using very simple and inbuilt feature and using only few lines of code. Okay, let's have a look at the demo first. So in the demo what I'll be looking is I'll be using the same example we used in the last video where we will be showing the item and its detail, but now with a different kind of animation, that is flip animation. So you can see that there is a item called, let's say I'm taking a kiwi as an item, and what I'm doing is I'm showing image of kiwi first, and on flip I'll show the benefits of kiwi, or you can say components of kiwi, you know, anything what you like to do. So let's see how this animation looks like. So when I click on this button, we will see a flip animation. You can see how we are navigating to the benefits of this kiwi fruit, and when I again click this, I'm using a reverse flip. You can say that opposite, in the opposite direction. So let's see it again. This will be from right to left, and then this is from left to right. Okay, so this gives some good feeling of the animation here. Okay, let's jump it into the Xcode code now. Okay, now I have already built up the sample which we'll be using to save us some time. Okay, so I'll just briefly describe you what I have done here. Okay, now this was our default view. Now I have created a view. I have just drag and drop a view and given its constraint as 20 30 20 30 from left, bottom, trailing and top. Okay, then what I have done is I have inside this view I have added a image view. Okay, which I have given 10 from leading and top as 10, leading, top and trailing as 10, and bottom is 30. Then what I have done is I have taken a button as well, that flip button, which will do the animation for us. I've given its height as 18 and width as 20, and from bottom and trailing I have given the constraint as 7 and 5. So you can create your own UI as you wish like. The second thing what I have done is for front view I have created an outlet called as front image view, and for flip button I have defined the touch up inside method as flip button tagged here. Okay, so nothing much here. Okay, so let's go to, and the other thing is I have taken these two images as well. So this is the kiwi and kiwi1 image which I am using, and what I have done is in the UI for the front view I have defined the kiwi as the default image here. Okay, and you can define the background colors as well to this. For this view I have given the light gray color, and for this some color I have given. Okay, now let's jump into the view controller class. So here you can see the outlet I have created for image view, and here is the flip button tab method. Okay, now let's see how we will perform the flip animation. So for flip animation, first what I'll do is I'll create a boolean variable which will be used to define whether the front image is visible or not. Okay, the default front image. Okay, and so on flip button tab, what we will do is I'll be using the default animation method of UI view, that is transition with view, transition with view, duration, option and animation and completion block, whatever. So what our view would be for with view would be different image view. Duration, let's say I'll give it as 0.8 or 0.5, you can say anything. Now since we are using the flip animation, what we'll be using is the transition from flip from right, or transition from flip from left. Okay, so any of that will be used. We won't be using any animations and completion blocks here. That is the beauty of it. Okay, now if since we are using two different options here, what I like to do is I'll configure it. So what I'll do is I'll define a variable as option, which is of type UI view animation options, and by default what I'll do is I'll give as a transition flip from right as a default value. And here what we'll do is we'll use options. Okay, now what I would like to do is, if my item image is visible, then first of all what I'll do is I'll say is it as false. Then what I'll do is I'll change the image of the uh, image view from the fruit image or default image to a detail image, or you can say a detail image which describes that item. Okay, yeah. So what I'll do is init, and then what I'll do is tb1 dot jpg, right? Yeah, and here also I'll say the option as from right. Okay, and what I'll do here is, now when our item detail screen is visible, what I'll say is it was false, so I'll say I'll revert back it to true. And what I'll do is I'll change the image of the image view to .init, and I'll say it as kiwi.jpg, which is basically the front or the image of our item, not the detail image of the item. Okay, and the flip would be from left to right now. Okay, so I'll just recap what I have done here is that for animation I'm using UI view transition, and what will be transitioning is the our image view, okay, some duration, and options basically is the transition flip which we'll be using. So what I'll do is when our item image is visible, I'm using transition transition flip from right, and when our item details is visible, then what I'm doing is I'm using the transition flip from left. Okay, there is no animation, there is no completion box. If there is any such functionality which you want to provide, you can add it as well here. And other thing what I'm doing is I'm changing the image of the image view. Okay, if my item image is visible, on the animation I am changing it to item detail. When my item detail is visible, I'm changing it to item image. Okay, so I think this is it, what the animation, how the flip animation would be. Let's run and see how it goes. Okay, so let's see how it goes now. Great. So you can see how the flip animation is going on. I'll show you one more type of flip animation in this, so you can experiment on different animations also. So I'll use curl up, transition, curl up, and there is transition, curl down. So let's see how it goes. Let's say we are using the curl flip animation here. Okay, so when I click on the flip button, see how the curl up and down animation is being done. Though this animation is not looking very good on this example, but if you are building animation for calendar application, something like calendar, this would be very best animation that you can perform on that. Okay, so and there are more different options that you can try it out here, but for now for flip animation, this is how we do it, and I hope you like it. If you have any examples, or if any animation you would like to see in my series or in my example, and you are not able to perform it, then do share it with me, and I'll try to, you know, create those animations. I'll try my best to create those animations. Thank you. Thanks for watching.